Hello and welcome. Whoa, that's not right. That's Hello and welcome to How MMOs Have Changed My Life. I'd like to welcome my first guest for our first episode. His name's Travis Cash. Travis, how are you doing today?
I've seen better days.
Seen better days. Why is this?
Because Final Fantasy has ruined my life.
Final Fantasy has ruined your life. Now, when you say Final Fantasy, you mean Final Fantasy 7, 8?
11. It's the online.
Oh,
Memorbiga.
the MMO.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start off by discussing how the first thing out of all the things, the ways that it's ruined your life. What's the first, most predominant thing that's really caused it to ruin your life?
Taru fetish now, and they don't exist IRL.
Mm-hmm.
So my sex life has taken a very punishing blow.
Okay. Now, see, I'm an expert with this because being a veteran of World of Warcraft, I can tell you right now that it doesn't go so well when you ask your girlfriend to dress up like a succubus, and then she asks you what a succubus is, and when you start to explain it to her, it just... Anyway, I'm sure you understand.
I do. I mean, when you ask a midget to throw on some funny ears and cast spells on you, they tend to think something's up.
Yeah, that's exactly the same as what I was
Well, I couldn't get a normal sized girl
talking
to
about.
pretend to be a Taru. They're 3 feet tall.
Yeah. So, midgets. Hey, and we're back. We had to take a small break so I could have my guest here explain to me what he meant by Taru. I'm not even sure what that is. Now I think I have a good understanding of it, and I'm not so sure I want to. Anyway, can you explain to me another way that it's ruined your life?
I got fired from my last job. I was a sales representative for a lucrative company, but I showed up to work dressed as a red mage, and I guess some people were kind of freaked out. They didn't really like the explanation of why I was dressed like a red mage.
Right.
Because, FF11 Con was the next month, and I was trying to make sure that I had a good, solid costume. I wanted to be recognized.
Right.
Not have to explain that I was a red mage, but I think I hit the wrong demographic because everyone had to ask why I was dressed like that.
I can see how that kind of would be a little awkward, to say the least.
It was more awkward because I was dressed like a female red mage because I play a female character online, and it just made more sense at the time.
Ooh. Which brings us into transgender. Ew. Now, see, here's my whole philosophy on that, and correct me if I'm wrong. I know a lot of you gamers will agree with me. When I first got World of Warcraft, I decided to play Alliance because I didn't know any better at the time. I'm a Horde player now. Yes. But at the time, I played Alliance, and everyone was making dwarf warriors, dwarf paladins, or like the human male paladin was like the big thing, right? Or like the night elf hunter. Everybody was a night elf hunter. And they all wanted to do the whole mask thing with the blind, and I didn't like that. Whatever. I made a female human paladin because my philosophy was, if I have to stare at an ass for 60 levels, why not make it a good one? I was single at that time. I was I was single through most of my World of Warcraft days, but now I'm engaged. I'm getting married this year, a couple months actually, and I don't really play World of Warcraft that much anymore. It kind of ruined our relationship because she said I played too much. I told her, hell no, I don't play too much because look at how epic out my fucking guildmates are. They have all this fucking elite gear, And here I am in blues still, you know? And I didn't know what gear score was. Everybody was talking, oh, gear score this. Hey, fly up to Dalaran. And I was like, fly? You can fly? I was behind the power curve. I didn't know what was going on. So I'm like, there's no way I play too much because look at all my friends. And even my mom plays. My mom plays WoW. Yeah, my mom. My mom was like, dude, WTF, why are you such a noob? And I'm like, Mom, I don't know. I'm sorry. I have a life now. And then she cut off my allowance. And I was like, dude,
bitch.
That's fucked up. Don't call my mom a bitch.
I'm sorry.
She's a saint.
Dude.
But anyway, the bitch cut off my allowance. I was like, seriously? I only got $15 a month anyway, which was just paying for my WoW subscription. So anyway, I canceled WoW. And I went out and I got a real job at the Taco Hut. And, you know, pumping guacamole for a living actually seems like kind of a boring job. And it seems a little complicated. But it's actually a lot of fun. We get to eat for free. Weekends we can go in, we can have like birthday parties. You know, we just kind of like crash kids' birthday parties and get like free cake and stuff. But I like when the soccer teams have the championship because then they always go to the Taco Hut and they always have like cake and stuff. And I'll just wear my uniform and go in and just start eating cake. You know, I'm not working that day. You know, I work like, you know, 2 days a week. I'm like extra help, but you paid under the table. You know, it's a good job. It's a good job. Pays the bills.
Did you ever think about just becoming an RMT on, you know, another MMO so that you could pay for your...
What? What? No.
Dude, it totally works.
No!
Like,
another MMO? There is no other MMO than World of Warcraft.
Yeah, but dude, if you get copy in RMT
there is no other
MMO, then you can't play it anymore. But if you're an RMT in another MMO and you ruin that game, you
what
get money.
What other MMO is there? I don't understand.
Man, like, if you go and you trade money on Warhammer, you ain't really playing Warhammer. It's a job.
What
That's
the fuck
job.
is Warhammer? Warhammer is just a knockoff of World of Warcraft.
Yeah, but people still pay.
Yeah, fools. Fools pay. Okay? World of Warcraft is like a completely different world. You immerse yourself in the character, okay? You become the actual character. You know, and even though your fiance's standing next to you naked and saying, come get me, big boy, and you're like, hang on, I'm in 10-man ICC, and we're about to down the last fucking boss, I don't need this right now. And then she gets all pissed off and goes and fucks the neighbor, and then you don't even know what's going on until a month later.
It's okay, man. It's okay. It's gonna be alright.
It's just really hard sometimes. So, this just leads me to my conclusion, which is MMOs are Satan. They're Hades. You know, I gotta like GTFO, man. I gotta cancel my subscription. I can't pay to play a game that's ruining my life. You know?
How can it ruin your life if it is your life?
If you let it become your life.
If you give it up, that's like suicide!
That was loud.
I'm sorry. I'm just very passionate.
It's loud. It's not like suicide because, like, in the game, you can always, you know, you can't die permanently. You can always respawn.
Canceling your account
or spirit
is the
heal
only
or
way
whatever
to truly die.
But you know what? I can come back whenever I want. So guess what? If we end up getting a divorce, then I just go back to World of Warcraft. But I don't want to put my real life, which is a really good life, on the back burner for 2,300 gear score.
Yeah.
How the hell can you do that? I mean, I had to get my brother to vouch for me just for my guild to let me go to 10-man ICC. You know? He put his back on the line for me. And it's like real life drama, dude. Like, they actually, like, talk outside of the game and we have to, like, schedule raids. What is that? That's like rearranging your real life for a game. And then my brother, like, buys gold. Like, he pays real money for fake money. I can't bring myself to do that. You know? It doesn't make any sense. How can you play World of Warcraft and put your real life on the back burner? It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. And, you know, I'm just letting you know right now that for everyone that's playing World of Warcraft, instead of taking care of your family and your friends and being in real life, you're going to burn in hell. Do you understand that? You're going to burn in hell.
Your head. I think you're on fire.
Oh, shit.
Vico the Panda says don't play MMOs. Ah!
Vico the Panda is right. We have to stop this. It's becoming a problem. And I vow that I'm not going to stop. I will not stop until the world knows that World of Warcraft and other MMOs are evil. They're evil. They're corrupting our children. They're killing America. They're making people fat. Do you want that, America? Do you want to be fat? Do you want everyone to look at you on the street, guy riding a motorcycle, dude in a suit, skateboarding? You want everyone to think you're fat? Do you want your kids to be fat? I think you should wash me better, guys cleaning my face, because I need to get this message out, and if the people can't see me, then my message will not be heard. Massively multiplayer online role-playing games are ruining America. And you people need to know this. What country is this? Skip to the guys in the concert hall. And you guys too! Stop with your little meetings, your board rallies and stuff, and you need to speak up for America and let the people know that MMOs are ruining the world. That's right, the world. Goodbye. I am Barack Obama, and I approve this message.